through like quick questions.
Full name? What's your full name?
Lissa Moka.
And
No middle name.
no middle name?
None of us got middle names except for Elliot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll leave it for him. He can tell us. All right. So, like, from the beginning, like, what do you remember?
Like as a child?
Yeah. What was your life like?
So I'm the youngest of 6 kids. And I think we had a great childhood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you guys were always like fun.
And
Yeah,
we're always
siblings.
Yeah, so many siblings, and when one pisses you off, you got somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
Until all 5 piss you off, and then, well, you're on your own. But
then you know you stuffed up somewhere.
Yeah. But no, like we were always busy, always doing stuff, playing sports.
You would be.
We never honestly just busy on the go all the time. Training, competitions.
Like sports, yeah.
Yeah, just sports, hard out. But honestly, I reckon 90s was the best, man. You know, like, and I always say to my kids, like, yous will never understand.
The golden era.
Oh, mate, like,
the best music,
hard out,
best movies, and games were like pretty cool.
And yeah, like, you know, I'm like, yous will never understand. Like, you know, if they want to watch a movie now, you know, like, they can just pick whatever movie, you know, and sometimes
so easy to stream, eh?
Yeah, and when you've got so much,
that's true.
You've got so many different.
We made a big outing, to go.
Yeah, like it was a big outing to go to the movies, and that $20
the atmosphere, eh?
Yeah,
like
and
walk into this big grand.
yeah, and give them your ticket, and they would rip it.
And it was like get some lollies and some sweets,
popcorn, and some frozen Coke, you know, and
ticket.
That $20 covered your movie and your games and your food. You know what I mean?
Easy.
And now. It's just, oh, mate. And I also tell them, like, you know, like in our day, like we had to wait for it to come back on. When it, you know, like when it came back on TV, and you'd hope, hopefully this school holidays, this movie's going to come back on, because that's all you had, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You had, like, maybe waited for like a year or something, before you saw it on, not longer than a year.
Yeah. Before you saw it, you know?
Like years and before it came on, like, a video.
Yeah. And you were lucky if you had releases. And you were lucky if you had a Video Easy or Blockbuster card, which we did not.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I tell them, I was like, you have no idea what it's like to have the double cassette and to dub off the radio.
Yeah. That's a whole nother thing.
I know. And I'm just like, and they're like, what? What are you talking about? You know, because
I have no clue.
No idea.
The concept.
No idea.
I mean, the movie's still around now, but to the degree where it was like you either go now or you won't see it.
That's right.
For like ages.
That's right. Yeah. And then you'd have to wait for it to come out on Sky, and then we didn't have Sky.
Yeah.
So then you have to wait for
when it's like already way old.
Yeah. And then you're like, I finally saw this, and then your mates are like, yeah, that's old.
Oh, and then when it did come out on TV, they'll run ads for like maybe months or weeks. So like, you know, this particular day at this time.
Coming soon. And then it'll be like, oh, it's
like
finally
teasers,
on. Yeah. And then it's finally on Saturday, 8:30.
8:30. It's got a show tonight. And then it played with ads.
Yeah, that's right.
The 90s. Nice.
That was the best. Straight up. Like, I would hate to be born now. I said. But, that was the best. And, you know, like, Marlon had brought us a Sega Mega Drive. So we had, you know, we had a Sega.
I used to come over.
hard out. And so we would play, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Are you Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
I like both, but Street Fighter.
Okay, yeah. We're like MK.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like hard out. But
they got a new one now,
Is it coming out? They're still working on it.
Oh, the latest one I saw like had RoboCop and Terminator. And, yeah.
Is that on PS5?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, man. So.
But what about before that? Like.
Before that, I don't know.
When were you born?
88.
So you're 80s, yeah?
Yeah. So
like
born in the 80s, but grew up in the 90s.
Yeah. Same. But so like early 90s.
Yeah.
So what was like, did you go to like kindergarten or something?
Yeah.
Do you remember those days?
I don't really remember kindy.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I got like vague memories.
Yeah. which it's still there and it looks real hood.
Looks exactly the same.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they've updated their toys or painted a few walls. Nah. Shout out to Homai Primary, Homai Kini and Rewa 267. Self-made, get paid.
Sorry.
Nah.
Sorry about it, bringing the South Auckland in here.
Nah. So yeah, like I just remember primary, like primary.
Yeah.
And
what primary did you go to?
Glendon Park Primary.
Oh.
Which is funny.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Which is funny because Lays goes there now and she loves it.
Oh, that's cool.
She came from another school and the school was not the Tahi, so she's gone back to our old primary school, which is it's quite funny actually because like, you know, there's a pool and everything and then like Tears era fundraised for that pool.
Oh yeah.
So we all went there. Yeah, so Tears era fundraised for that pool and then like we all swam in that pool, but now it's got like bleachers and a cover, like it's
all decked up.
Yeah. So yeah. But it's just buzzy being back there, like, you know, very nostalgic. It's different, like there's a lot of, you know, flasher stuff and all that, but I love being, you know, that's my old stomping ground.
Yeah. Any like memories of teachers that stood out? Any cool ones, bad ones?
Well, it's funny because, you know, like back in the day, like you know, the best girl and the best boy would get like a book. I don't know if did your school?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of your prize giving,
we didn't have books. Just kidding.
So like at the end of the prize giving, at the end of the year, like the teacher would pick like the best boy, the best girl, and then they'd get a book and it'd be presented, you know? And so I got mine when I was 5, so my first year of primary. So then Crean always says like, oh, you peaked when you were 5.
Oh, yeah. And it was just downhill.
Yeah, and it's just like, it was just downhill from there. Because I never got a class prize after that.
Oh, yeah?
Like, not the class prize. Like, I got other awards, but not, you know, the class prize. So she's like, oh, you peaked at 5, bro.
Peaked at 5? Nah. Still peaking.
Still climbing.
Tweaking.
So,
oh, yeah.
yeah. But I think, like, teachers, they're so, like, they do a lot, man.
They do, eh?
Like, they...
For so little, apparently.
Yeah. So they really do, like, shape and mold you know what I mean? And, you know, EJ's a teacher. He's been a teacher for a while. And
EJ's your
older
brother.
Yeah, so Elliot's my older brother. So how it works in our family...
EJ, how did you get EJ?
Elliot Joseph. Because he's the only one with the middle name.
So you did it.
We try to make it cooler. I think it sounds cooler.
EJ. Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Like DJ, EJ.
Yeah.
They sound
and it's
cool.
different. Yeah. Sometimes we shorten it to Ege.
Ege.
We shorten everything.
It's just ammo in the bank.
Yeah. But so like our family, it goes a boy, 2 girls, like, you know, 2 years in between, and then 8 years, and then a boy, 2 girls.
Yeah.
So
that's interesting.
I know it is
like 2 generations in the same immediate family.
Yeah, it's really weird. And
what about like the age group between boys and girls? Is it like similar?
It's like 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like Marlon's the oldest.
Yeah. And
brother.
Then,
and then 2
Tia.
years from there.
Yeah.
Tia.
3 years from there is Tia, and then 2 years Ainsley.
Yeah.
Then 8 years Elliot, 2 years Kare, Crean, 2 years me.
Oh, that's cool.
So we say
That's
that we say that the older ones are drafts and we're the final copies.
Oh, nice.
So we say like our parents didn't get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Then they had to try again.
Yeah.
And then when they tried again, then they're like, yo.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it. And then you got Marlon, Tia, and Ainsley in the corner like...
Yeah, they're like... But it's funny though, because even due to the age group, we're still really close.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we're still super close. And Marlon was up because he lives in Christchurch, Quake City. But he came and saw us not long ago, him and his kids. So that was cool. So
he came what? Sorry.
He came up to Auckland.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with his kids, and so that was cool. So we caught up with him not long ago.
Beautiful. Man. And what about Tia? Because she lives near you. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not really talking right now.
You guys are sisters. I'm sure you go through your ups and downs.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, like, a week ago,
What happened?
probably like, I don't even want to say, but like 2 weeks ago, we were fine, and now we're not. So, let's just park that there. I don't want to unpack that further. And then what was also funny, actually, growing up was because Marlon had kids young.
Oh, how young?
Well, so Marlon Jr. is like 3 years younger than me.
Oh, yeah?
But the funniest thing about it was that Marlon had his son and didn't tell my parents.
Ages?
Yeah.
Because I don't know who this Marlon Jr. is.
Oh, yeah, see?
I don't even know if I met. Haven't you? No?
Nah, I'm sure they have. I'm sure we came to your guy. We had a party. And I think it was Conan's, the Scarface on the...
Oh, yeah.
Was that Conan's birthday?
Yeah, Conan's.
Yeah, and you did the Scarface on the back of the house. That was solid, by the way.
Scarface.
Yep, shout out. Al Pacino. But they were there. So Marlon and Stephen and Karen, they were like way younger. But yeah, so Marlon and his partner at the time, they had a son and they didn't tell my parents. And then like my parents would go to their house and then they'd see like kids' toys and stuff there. And then they're like, oh, whose toys are those? And then they'll be like, oh, it's for us. Like us kids. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then one time he was there and then they're like, oh, who's that baby? And then they go,
neighbors.
Yeah. And then
Shoot.
and then they're like, oh, that's your grandson.
Oh, who said that?
Like, that's how my parents found out. Because
Well,
they were
who
like,
said it?
I don't know if it was Tia or Marlon.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Tia and Marlon, they moved out of home
And
quite
how old
young.
was he then? Like,
So he must, I don't
grandson.
I don't know if he was, so he was probably like 1.
Oh, that long?
Yeah. It was like quite, like, you know, substantial amount of time had passed and they hadn't said anything.
Now it's a good story.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny because I hear stories now, like, of people, and then they're like people didn't know they were pregnant, and then people didn't know, and then they're like, oh, whose baby is that? And I'm like, yeah, I know all about that.
What do you think, like, he didn't tell? Just...
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if it was like they didn't...
Like approve or something?
Yeah, like, maybe.
Or maybe he's just...
Don't want to disappoint your parents.
Maybe.
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
Him.
Yeah, but because Marlon and Tia, they moved out quite young. You know, they were like 16, moved out of home, and you know, you did sort of do that then. You know, you moved. You may not finish school. You definitely didn't go uni. Really.
Nowadays, you're like 30-something, still in the house.
Yeah,
with your parents.
trying to save your money to get a deposit. Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
So yeah.
And then Ains. Have you seen Ainsley?
Haven't seen her.
She came here recently. I missed it though. But
Was she here recently?
like last year, I think.
Okay, that's recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her not long ago at my dad's house because my uncle on my dad's side sick. But I was so shocked to see her.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe that she was...
She's quite reserved, eh?
Yeah, she's not really... we don't really see her that often. She's not really... she doesn't really interact with us.
Yeah.
I don't think she's met Laurel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Laurel's 4.
Oh.
Going to be 5 in December. She's never met her. So...
Be interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just
yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'm obviously really close to Elliot and Kareen because you know, we grew up together, and it was always us 3. It was always the 3 kids, you know.
And plus, the older ones were moving out or getting ready to move out.
That's right, and they were like,
you
know,
probably couldn't really relate either.
Yeah, they were doing their own thing, and you know, we all went through school together, you know. So yeah.
Whatever they were into, like you guys would have been into something else.
Yeah, that's right. But then we did go through those phases, you know what I mean? Because like growing up, so Marlon, you know, he was into wrestling. And then so that's when we saw, you know, when we were young, you know, Hulk Hogan and, you know, Ultimate Warrior and all that. And then we came through the wrestling era, the Attitude era, you know, Stone Cold and, you know, The Rock and all that. And then we got on the wrestling buzz too, you know? So...
EJ.
when you see him tomorrow, go, sup, Ej. Like,
Yeah, so you guys, like, because I'm similar age, so when I used to go over, it was just you guys.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
always just us. Those other three, and even my friends, like, when they'd come to my house, like, they'd be like, oh, who are those people?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, gee, that's my older siblings, you know?
Mm.
And then, because when I was in high school, Marlon Jr. came to my school, and then they're like, who's that? Is it your little brother? And I'm like, oh, no, that's my nephew. They're like, eh? You know, like, to have a nephew around about the same age, they're like, huh? It doesn't
Yeah.
add up. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's funny because I've got, like, cousins that were, like, just slightly younger than dad, you know?
Mm.
So when they had kids, like, we're the same age.
Yeah.
Or, like, they'll be slightly older than me.
Yeah.
They'll be calling me uncle.
Uncle, yeah. But then, yeah, that's more like your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grew up like a cousin.
But it's your uncle, yeah.
So then it was just the three amigos, eh?
Basically.
Ij and Kare.
Yep.
Who gave her Kare?
I don't know. We all call her that.
Yeah.
Everybody, even her mates. So that just,
It's just stuck.
stayed. Yeah. It just stuck. For
Yeah.
sure.
So then, like, going into, like, the transition between primary and intermediate, what was that like for you?
I loved intermediate.
Yeah?
That was my favorite.
Or was it scary, like, before?
It was because it's like, oh, you're going to a new school for the first time. You know, you've been at the school for 5 years. But no, I
Running
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have to jump ship, start all over again.
Build new friends. Like, I loved intermediate. Honestly, like, every day we just used to play handball, brandy, gutterboard, touch on the
Gutterboard.
courts. Yeah, I love gutterboard.
I made a gutterboard.
Yeah, Karim made my girls a gutterboard too.
Yeah.
And my
It's
dad.
cool.
Yeah, that's cool. My dad made me a gutterboard, like, back then when I was into it.
Mm.
Yeah, man, we just played that all day, every day in intermediate.
Yeah.
Loved intermediate.
Did you get into trouble or anything?
Not intermediate. It was high school.
So intermediate was like the
Yeah, intermediate's still good.
angel.
Yeah,
Still peaking.
yep, still good. Yeah, loved
So what
intermediate.
intermediate?
Manurewa intermediate.
Oh.
Shout out to Manurewa intermediate. So we all went there, and mum went there, and your mum, they all went there. Yeah, so
Family.
yeah, so I'm sort of I need to decide because Lays will be going to intermediate, and so now our primary goes all the way up to high school, so she can stay at the same school and do intermediate there, or she can go to where we all went.
Oh.
So that's the question.
I already know the answer.
Yeah. So that's where
Oh, yeah,
I'm at.
so what are you thinking? MH?
Well, it's just so, like for high school, I don't know.
You want MH,
Probably.
but it's ghetto, eh? MH used to be like prestige back in the day.
Well, like, I think MH is the best out of the options in Rewa, which is James
okay.
Cook.
Yo.
James Cook
Whoa,
High,
whoa, whoa.
the first school to get a security guard, or AC, Alfriston College,
Yeah.
or Manurewa High. And I mean, we all
Out
went
of the three, yeah.
out of the
And
three.
plus, you got the history there.
Well, that's right. So, we'll
The
see.
generations.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. So, yeah, we'll see.
How old is she now?
So, she's 10. Yeah.
So still, earlier.
But, yeah, so Laurel will be going to school next year, primary. So, if Lays stays there, then they'll be both at the same school,
Oh, yeah.
even though Lays is intermediate.
Mm.
So, that's why. So, Kareen's like, nah, send her to MI. And I'm just like, but it's just going to make it easier if they're together.
Yeah.
Drop-offs, pickups and stuff.
That's right. More practical.
Yeah, but then see, their dad also, his family, like his brothers and sisters, went to MI as well.
Yeah.
So it's like both sides. Yeah, so I don't know. But I loved intermediate. That was my favorite.
Was it like ghetto back then? Probably didn't think about it like that, back then.
No, because you didn't really know, and that was all you knew.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right.
And because all I knew was our rivals were Weymouth Intermediate.
Oh, Weymouth.
Yep, and Green Meadows.
Green Meadows.
Intermediate. So those were the other intermediates in the area. And so that was always our rivals. But yeah, like you don't know, like when you hear like now, when you think, oh my gosh, you know, but back then you didn't because, you know.
Yeah, that's like at our intermediate or middle school. Like everything's normal. Yeah. But when I look back, like we had a school song about non-violence, you know. Like imagine now, like your kids going to school and everyone's singing a non-violent song and encouraging everyone not to.
Because what school was that?
Clover Park.
Okay, yeah. Well, our motto was "Be honest."
No.
Like, come on. Like,
how about just be normal?
Yeah, like that was a bit stink. I was like, oh. But I think they've changed it now. And our uniform was
because you're all dishonest.
Yeah, exactly. Because you lie all the time. You're lying through your teeth. Nah. Yeah, so that was a bit weird. But yeah, like I think like when we grew up, like everybody had nothing.
So you know, it was like normal.
Yeah, so it was like normal. So it wasn't like.
But you guys had a Mega Drive.
Hey, you could come and play it.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, you know, like that's what it was like. So it was like everybody, you know, and then like because in those days, you know, you could walk with no shoes. You know, people. Yeah. You know, hated wearing shoes.
Still now.
Yeah. And, you know, like nobody really had like cool ass stuff. We're all in the same boat, mate, you know? Yeah. So, you know.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Everybody was broke trying to go to school, you know. I don't know.
Do you guys go to like certain bakeries, like during schools? Like,
so high school. Yo.
Oh, high school was the bakery.
Yeah.
Bakery.
Yeah, because our mum never gave us any lunch money.
Oh, yeah? Like, stingy?
Yeah.
Stingy mum.
Nah, she would like do those like, oh, like honestly, like our mum, she was so health conscious.
Oh, yeah?
Conscious.
Am I, yeah?
She was so like she was like, really strict.
Oh, she was, yeah?
Like we were in like we never had takeaways and you know it was always home cooked meal and
but having 6 you know kids,
yeah, well, yeah,
you got 2
on one. Yeah, oh yeah,
imagine another 4 and
oh
you're
yeah,
trying
nah, tapping out, mate, on that one. But yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, we always had like home cooked meal at home and lunch. It was always like take your lunch, and I think it was high school. Then that's when she like I don't know, I don't want to say lazy, but she was.
I don't want to say lazy.
Yeah. You know, more open to giving us like lunch money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah, would have lunch. Would have lunch money.
Yeah, you got a little bit older, so a bit more responsible.
Yeah. Oh, but in primary, mind you, so when we did get lunch money, we'd get 2 sausage rolls and a Squeeze-It each.
And a Squeeze-It.
And do you remember? That's like a juicy.
I remember the Juicies.
Yeah.
I know this lower brand Squeeze-It.
It might be a real thing. But yeah, and then in intermediate we had ice munches, and it's the same thing. It's like the juicy thingy. But
oh, so you got it back then.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll always remember like honestly speaking, when I used to go to your guys' house, it was like the rich house.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, mate.
You had a trampoline.
We did. We had a
and
tramp.
like a concrete deck.
Yeah, my dad had made that concrete deck and the driveway.
And the driveway.
And we had a pool table.
And it was in Rewa.
And it was...
Back then, Rewa was like a nice place.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
So...
back then.
Well, that's right. So remember...
back then.
So remember, our granddad came from Samoa and straight bought a house in Ponsonby.
Yeah.
And...
But Ponsonby was... like Rewa
well,
today.
That's right. That's right. So basically,
but now
all the islanders,
like, uncles were telling me it's probably worth like 10 million. They're saying probably.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so when, because at that time Ponsonby was in a good area, and he bought his cousin a house next door.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
balling.
I know, Gunson Street, and so what happened was it was on a good area back then. People were drinking and partying and whatever because the clubs were close by and the bars and stuff, and he didn't like that. So then he was looking at areas to move his family, and it was going to be either Otara or Manerewa. And those were the 2 big thriving areas back then. And, you know, we're talking, what, 60s?
Yeah.
70s? Early 70s? So.
Probably 60s
No, yeah, sorry. I think it is 60s. I think it's in
or even 50s. Yeah. Because my mum, she was quite young, born in 50s.
because your mum was born here.
Yeah.
So
Would have been 50s, 60s.
yeah. So then they moved out to the thriving new area that was Manerewa.
And Otara back then
That's right.
had a little bit more brown people. So it was like, we'll go over here.
Yeah. But now it's so funny, man. And now, like, yeah, those houses in that area, it's out the gate. But
yeah, like back then.
it's so funny that you thought our house was the rich house.
Because I know it was. It was in like nice neighborhoods.
It was. I must say though, like, yeah, growing up the
Had
street,
toys.
the street was a lot
With
nicer.
a basket in the corner, in the hallway,
Oh mate, yeah, no, 1000%.
and a Mega Drive.
But what you may not have known, all of those toys basically came from garage sales.
Oh yeah.
Like
Hey.
my
Still
parents,
toys.
my parents were hard out
You were
G
able to
sailors.
go
I try to make it sound
G-sailing?
cool. Yeah, G sailors. So like, and
We
even
went G sailing in window shops. You guys
what,
actually
50 cents?
had
Oh, nah,
toys?
sorry, can't afford. Yeah, nah. So they hard out, like, used to go garage selling. And, like, we had the mean hand-me-downs, honestly. Like, there's a
Yeah, of
photo.
course.
There's a photo, and it's
I mean,
like
you got,
Tears
Five
wearing...
other siblings, you know?
Yeah. Tears wearing
You're
this
the
pink
baby
top.
too.
Ainsley's wearing this pink top. And then me comes along wearing this pink top. Crean didn't wear the pink top, probably because I don't know why. I don't blame her. But, yeah, we all wore... There's all these
This
photos.
is my pink top.
Yeah.
I love it. Years later, see the photos and I'm like, what is it? It's got the same stain.
Yeah, nah. And like in intermediate, we had houses and I was at the red house. But by the time I inherited that t-shirt, it was pink. So Elliot had it for 2 years. Kareen had it for 2 years. And then I got it. Honestly, it was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was really embarrassing because it was like pink.
Go
and-
Red House.
Yeah. And then everybody's got like their brand new, like
Sticking
full coloured,
out.
you know?
Vibrant.
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm
Here's
just like...
old Lissa with the faded shirt.
But amongst her cousins, she's rich. She comes from the rich house.
Yeah. Drive up this nice driveway
It
with
is a
the
nice
tree. Wow, sliding door.
No, that's so...
Trampoline, sliding. This is the life.
That's so funny. Basketball hoop. We had a basketball hoop.
Oh, yeah.
We got for Christmas a Spalding basketball hoop. Remember one time? Because my parents, they used to do that. Like, they'd give us 3 one gift.
Yeah.
You know? And honestly, you
Yeah,
can't
work.
blame them, mate. Like, that's what I'll do to my kids. And, yeah, but one year we got rollerblades. And that was like, yo, cracked it.
Cracked it. Living my best life.
We all had the same rollerblades with the same knee pads. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Same
think...
colour.
Yeah, and like, I don't think Green wore her knee pads, but I wore mine. But yeah, that was a good Christmas, that one.
Yeah. Nice. Yep.
But we didn't really come to your house, eh?
I wonder why. Too busy balling. Marerewa. Rewa.
Yeah,
Why would you? Why would you go to that dark land?
it's like you know, when Mufasa tells Simba, like,
Yeah,
you must never go
must
to that
never go
shadowy
there."
place. Promise me, Simba.
pretty much. Now
What's
it's all
that
shadowy.
shadowy place?
Now it's all shadowy.
Yeah, and like I think that's definitely something that we missed out on. Like I know that the older kids, they saw their cousins more than we did on my dad's side. And even you know, Sean and Amy when they were in New Zealand.
Yeah,
you know, like
when they were younger.
Yeah, like I heard stories of them at Allen Street and like funny ass stories, you know. So like, yeah, they used to hang out quite a lot, and because obviously
With
Sean
the
and
older
Amy,
gen.
yeah, the older gen, yeah. But then when it came to us, like we just never saw our cousins, bro.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Like who was around?
Well, true,
Mm.
true.
Who was there? Not too many.
No, it's just us.
Because Uncle Uli and them all went to Australia.
So they're all in Oz. And then Amy and Sean and Uncle John and them and Auntie Anne were in America.
Went to America.
So it's just us, mate. So you would have thought that because
I'm
it's just...
over there in the shadowy land and you're over there in the bright lands.
But, you would have thought that we would have seen you guys more because, you're our only basically first cousin that's still in the country. But,
same city.
Yeah. Same south side. But, yeah, that just never happened. And that sucks, that we didn't grow up with our cousins like that, But
you would have had a pretty big family though. Like you had your nephew?
Yeah.
What about like your dad's side? What are they like?
So the funny thing on my dad's side is only one of his siblings had kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than himself?
Yeah, other than himself. So there's 5 of them and only him and my uncle had kids. But then my uncle that had kids, he had 4 or 5 kids. But then those kids had heaps of kids.
Oh, really?
So there's heaps of them on that side. But then again, we didn't grow up with them.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
What nationality is your dad?
Māori.
Really?
Yeah.
Full?
Oh, no.
Maori. That's what I mean.
So his dad was full Māori and then his mum is full Pālangi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's, from what I know, she's Scottish, maybe a little bit of German, Austrian, yeah.
Euro.
Yeah. But from New Zealand. So she grew up in Reefton and then she met a Māori from up north.
Oh, up north?
Yeah, from up north. So, yeah, so we're from Ahipara. Yeah. So, Te Raroa. So we're from, Ahipara, Mangamuka. So that's where Hokianga. So that's where my family come from.
On your dad's side?
On my dad's side. Yeah.
Oh.
But then, we didn't have cousins on either of our sides that we grew up with really close.
Up there?
Up. Yeah. So it's 5 hours away. Love it. Have you been up there?
Oh, around there, yeah.
Because whereabouts is your dad from?
He's down. King Country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, mate.
Oh. So, yeah, would it just been you 3, really?
Yeah. No.
And then it just reinforced it, eh?
Yeah, that's what it was. Honestly, us 3 all the time. And it still is now. We see each other all the time.
You cut and Eej.
Yep.
Eej sounds kind of weird
Trying
now.
to take over the world.
Oh.
But I will tell you something. I don't know if if other people did this, but so when we were kids, we couldn't decide what we wanted to play or do.
Sport-wise? Or
so say
activities?
Yeah. So say it's a weekend, right?
Yeah.
And we're just chilling at home.
Spoiled for choice.
You got tramp, let me just tramp, Sega Mega Drive, basketball hoop.
The toys in the basket.
Nice neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood.
At the time.
Rollerblades.
So let's say it's your average weekend and we don't know what to do. We used to do this thing called votes.
Oh, yeah?
And so what we'd do is we'd write 32 different activities that we could possibly do on a refill paper.
Arbitrary. 32.
and then would do an arrow. So the first, it might be gutter board and then versus play buildings, and then it might be play doctors and teachers and then, and so forth. And so would narrow the list down. So because there was 3 of us, majority rules. So would go through the whole list and then again and just keep eliminating until we came up with the one.
Nice. That's
Did
smart.
anybody else do this?
No.
Honestly.
For one, we weren't lucky enough to have 2 other siblings that were so close.
Nah, but when we'd get to the end of the list, we'd be okay, we're running out of stuff to do. So then we're okay, play cleanups, those ones that nobody, arts and crafts, all these ones. And then we always knew the stuff that we always knew what we wanted to do. Yeah. I always wanted to play teachers.
Yeah.
Crean always wanted to
thing,
yeah, that was my thing. Crean always wanted to play doctors. And then EJ always wanted to play buildings.
Buildings.
Yeah. But yeah, and then what sometimes when we got to that last thing, then would be like, well, I'm just going to play my own thing anyway. So then and then that whole thing like took up like, I don't know, 30 plus minutes, you know. But what's funny about it is that we still like, just to even have that democracy thinking, you know, process of elimination, majority wins, like, you know, at that age, it's just so hilarious to me because when I talk to people are like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You know?
We just did it.
Yeah. They're like, whatever we want to do, we just, yeah. And we still play it now, like, but we play it now, like, with food places. So, like, if we're like, I'm hungry, and then it's like, oh, yeah, KFC.
I don't feel like that.
Yeah. And then we'll do that.
But, like, being the youngest, did you, like, looking back now, do you think you got, like, taken advantage of?
1,000%.
Yeah, I think
so. Nah, I did, man.
Because I would have thought, like,
Nah, they
let's just pretend that we want to do different things.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll both agree to do this one.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Yeah, they created an alliance.
You're like, democracy. Everything is fair.
You know, people thought that, you know, Richard Hatch from The First Survivor was the, you know, creator of creating an alliance. Nah, these two, mate. Nah, they used to hard out gang up on me.
I reckon.
Yeah. And like, because I remember this one time, like, we all had an ice block, and then they were like, oh, if you stand in the sun, it's going to make the ice block last longer. And I was like, no, it's not. It's going to melt. And then they're like, no, honest. If you do it, yeah. And because both of them were doing it. So then, of course, I go outside, hold up my ice block, and it's just melting.
And that was when you knew.
And that's when I knew. Don't listen to these guys, mate. Don't listen to them. But it was funny because in high school, they said to me, don't talk to me. You don't know me. I'm not related to you. Nothing. Because
isn't that the truth?
So I was like third form, and then she was fifth form, and then he was seventh form. So in primary. So
seventh form, you're like the senior, right?
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. And none of us walked to school together. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
They didn't even. And
that's that age, you know?
Yeah. So they were way too cool for me.
Yeah, of course.
And then like, what was funny about it was third form or year 9. Yeah. Kareen's class was right next to my class. Mm-hmm. And then her.
Like your core class? Or?
Yeah, like our form class. Mm. And then Kareen's mate goes to her, hey, that girl sort of looks like you.
Oh, yeah?
And it was me.
They didn't know.
Nah. But then it wasn't like, I think maybe 4th and 5th, then people were like, oh, true, their sisters, like,
and
you know.
It got up.
Yeah, because then I'd go and ask her for lunch money because she, when she was 15, she started working at Pack and Save. Yeah. So then she had money. So I'd be like, yo, any lunch money?
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, they didn't want to borrow me.
Of course.
At all. But 1,000%, like, being the youngest, you do get picked on.
But you wouldn't know back then.
No, really. Nah. You just think, oh, cool, I got a brother and sister. But they're like...
Age probably got, taken advantage of from the older 3,
Yeah, mate.
And then he probably learned like, oh, jeez.
Well, they
looking at Kare.
Well, apparently, so Kare used to like follow him around in that, and like he hated it. And then one time he jammed her fingers in the door.
Whoa. That's a real sibling.
But nah, so Tara and them, they said like because like there had been such a gap, no baby for 8 years.
He would have felt like the oldest there.
They said when he came, they just like loved him. They just wanted like his feet never touched the floor.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
So they just like...
And then when the next one came,
they were like,
the attention away.
Yeah, so then the next one came and then they're like...
He wouldn't be able to process it and he just would have reacted like any other.
And then when I came, they were like, oh yeah, come on now. Come on, this is ridiculous. Yeah. And what's funny about it was when Tia had Kyron and he was still a baby and she was up, South Mall or somewhere, and then she saw one of her mates, and then her mate saw her with the baby and goes, are your parents still having kids? And she's like, oh no, this is my son. But when I came, they didn't want to know me either. I think it was only
who came?
Like by the time I came, they were just over the babies, you know? Yeah. But I heard Marlon was like, he was all goods with us. But I think, teenagers are like, oh yeah, come on now, enough's enough, mate.
Too cool. Too cool for school.
Too cool. And then, when your older siblings are too cool for you, you got to find your own way.
Yeah.
And it may not necessarily be the way that you should be going, but you don't know. But you don't know,
But then you find out, Builds character.
Yeah, that's right. It builds resilience.
Yeah.
Resilience.
That's it. That's why you're doing the podcast first.
Yeah, that's right. Out of all of my siblings.
Out of all your siblings.
Yeah.
See, that's power.
Nah, but like maybe I shot myself in the foot because now they can come on after me and talk smack about me.
Yeah.
And they'll have the last
study
say.
everything you say and go,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
And then just like
And then
veto
come back with some-
rebuttal.
Some rebuttals.
Oh yeah, so she said this and nah, this is what really happened.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Might see your daughter soon.
I think they've forgotten.
Oh, cool. So now we're up to intermediate, going to
High school.
high school.
Oh, I hated
high
high school.
Yeah?
I hated it.
Some strong words.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't.
What do you think it was? Puberty.
I just didn't like my teachers.
Oh, yeah.
My teachers were rude dudes.
This is when you like started at MH. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, third form, like, so year 9, you know, you're still finding your feet, you know, so you, like,
Yeah.
that was fine. But then when it came to year 10, then that was when I started playing up because I'm like, ugh, whatever, you know, and then because, like, there was no big exam or NCA for that. So then I was like, that's when I started wagging and stuff.
Oh, wagging. What a wagger.
Yeah, that was when I started wagging because I was like, whatever, you know.
Yeah, why did you do it, do you think, looking back? You weren't really learning because of the teachers? And then just...
I don't know. I don't know if it was just like, I think it was just immaturity. I just didn't want to do what they were telling me to do,
Yeah.
you know?
And you had like older siblings, so you would have like built up some resilience as well.
Yeah,
you know,
so that's why I'm just like, whatever. Like, yeah, I don't want to go to that class. Okay, cool. I'm not going to go.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's when I started playing up. But, you know, I mean,
What other things did you do? Like, besides the wagon, you didn't do the old, I'm cool. I'm a cool dude.
but at
On the field?
Nah. Honestly, that's one thing that I never got into, smoking. Nah, not me. My friends did. But, yeah, at the back of the field. And because, did you guys used to sell them for $1?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, people sold them for $1. So they'd buy their packs and then they'd sell them for $1 and, you know, make some money. But, nah. Smoking never appealed to me.
In intermediate, they weren't selling cigarettes.
Tinnies.
I remember one girl got caught with like an ounce
What?
in like intermediate.
Oh, bro. Was she holding it? She was probably holding it for her dad or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
In the Darklands.
Well, Kyron, it's funny because Kyron, he went to Central Primary, which is where in Manito as well. And I think my mum went there for a period of time, so your mum probably went there too. And he was selling zombie chews at school.
Yeah.
And he got in trouble.
Those.
He got in trouble for it.
Why? Should be encouraging.
Exactly. You know, entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he would go to the shop, buy it for cheaper, come to school, sell it, and think, yeah, and then here's from the school, like the teacher, and then they're like, oh, he's been selling these at school. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that. And Karen's like, one of the teachers bought off me.
That's a good one. And the teacher's in the background like,
yeah. And we're just like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I mean, I don't.
it's weird.
I know. Like, it's just like, mate, like, he's got the goods, he's got a product, and other people want the product. And it's a legitimate product, you know? It's not illegal.
But it's coming from teachers, you know, that
Yeah.
amounted to being a teacher.
Yeah, yeah. They're just
No
mad because they didn't think of it first.
Yeah.
The office probably started selling them after
Yeah,
him.
after that,
yeah, they probably.
They can't do that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
taking my market share.
He's on our turf.
Yeah.
Turf wars.
Turf
So then
wars.
they're probably like, oh, look, we'll get rid of this boy. We'll talk to his
Yeah.
mother, and then we'll start selling them, and we'll bring in the big bucks.
And that teacher, that ball was like the instigator. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, see how good his product is. It's juice, yeah.
Pure 100%
But
zombie
that's
chew.
cool. You should be encouraging that.
Well, exactly. But yeah, like, and that's another thing too, is that school, like, you know, was really like that old school mentality, you know, like, oh, you had to go to school, you had to go to university, you know, like there was no arts, you know, you couldn't make a living, you know, dancing or music or whatever, you know. I mean, I was never creative anyway, so it didn't really
But
apply.
still the option.
Yeah.
Would have appreciated
Exactly.
it. Spoiled. Just kidding.
So, yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't.
Did you stay long? Like how many years?
So I was there till 7th form, but 7th form I was basically just there to eat my lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would go.
Just for the attendance.
And I would go to school, and then after lunch I'd be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go. Because at that time, my mum had started working again.
Oh.
So she wasn't at home. Yeah.
Like before that, she was just home?
Yeah, so she was always like, stay at home mum. So we couldn't do anything because she was always at bloody home,
Yeah.
And our mum always, we always had to go to school. Like, we were never allowed to stay home from school, So she was real strict like that as well. And, yeah. Yeah, man.
Your mum's strict? Really?
She was really strict.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, nah.
Like for you guys, yes.
Yeah, she was strict.
Of course.
I don't know. Nah, okay, our bedtime was 8:30. Actuals, a hard 8:30.
Well, that's a good time for young kids.
We were high school.
I'm thinking you're 4 years old.
Yeah, no. So even my kids now, their bedtime's 9, 8:39. We're winding down 9, But so 8:30 every day we were in bed now.
And you're in high school.
School holidays comes. This is primary, intermediate, high school.
You don't need to get up early.
School holidays come, and the first week she's like, "Okay, you can stay till 9."
Wow.
And then the second week she goes, "You need to get back into your routine, 8:30."
Oh, discipline.
Yeah, and the only
it's kind of good though, in a way.
It was bloody annoying.
But did it work?
No, but then remember, if you're too strict, then you rebel.
Oh.
And then even
lessons.
Even with our biscuits, we'd have summer wine biscuits, those yuck ass ones, and we're only allowed 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only 2.
Yeah. That's it. My kids now can eat a whole packet of I don't know, Tim
this
Tams.
is the consequence.
Yeah, but see, because she was too strict, then now maybe I'm too. I'm I don't know. But
your kids will grow up to be strict then. I don't know. My mum never taught me these values, and I'm going to instill it.
And she used to do this veggie juice for us. She had a juicer, and she would thing carrots and apples and beetroot and make us drink it.
Maybe not beetroot.
And it was beetroot, and then she'd make us drink it and go, "You'll be the healthiest kids on the block." And we're just no, honestly. And then you know what we'd do? We'd be looking at my dad save us, and he's like, "Fuck, better use than me," and then what we'd do is we'd pretend to drink it, and then we'd go to the sink, and we'd pretend when she wasn't looking, we'd go, yeah, that's exactly what we used to do. That's exactly what we used to do. But we're just oh, yuck, yeah, nah. She was real thing.
Not the tahi, eh?
Not the tahi at all.
What is she like now with you guys?
Now, well, basically, once we turned 18, you're on your own. She the reins were gone.
Yeah?
Yep.
What was that like?
Fucking great. No.
Freedom. Yeah. And now you're staying home. Can I have some of that juice?
Yeah. Nah, now we're just
Did you, so when you turned 18, did you just used to go out?
Yeah, 1000%. Just clubbing and everything, because, yeah. But,
as siblings, you, Ej and Kare?
Nah. So Ej, he never, I don't know if he's even been clubbing. He never used to.
At all?
He wasn't, he wasn't into that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't into that. And Kare was.
I know, I've seen her at the club one time. I was like, it looks like my cousin.
Which one was it?
The Carlton.
Oh, yo. In Newmarket?
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. Nah, so my favorite places were, so the first club I ever went to, Immigrant.
Upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs. And we went there when there was still karaoke before they checked IDs so that we could get the stamp. Yeah. Before people were on the doors because we weren't 18. But I used to love Viaduct. Loaded.
Oh yeah, that was your.
Yeah, Loaded. I loved Loaded. That's
I
like
hardly went to those ones.
Oh, hey.
I couldn't get in.
But all this guy's gonna cause trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Float, Loaded, and Waterfront.
Mm.
That was where we used to go hard up. Loved it.
Sorry about it.
Me taking my rich money to money. No, but I was lucky because in high school, like I had a few friends and they all had cars.
Yep.
So, mate.
Coming from Rewa.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, I didn't have a car. Like, we didn't have cars, but like my mates did. So, it was on.
Driving around. Yeah.
But yeah. Good times.
Yeah. What was your favorite subject at school? Like,
Probably PE.
yeah, just sports. Yeah?
Something, yeah. Something like that because it's not like, you know,
it's
like
fun.
Yeah, like it's fun and you know, like
can be relaxed
and it comes naturally.
Yeah,
You know, yeah,
because you guys were quite active.
yeah. So that was PE easy. Yeah, that's it. See, because Cuddy and EJ, they're quite smart.
What, you're not?
They're on
You're probably smarter than all of them.
Yeah,
That was a smart thing to say. What you mean, like academically?
Yeah. So they were in the accelerant class, both of them. And then I think when I came, so this is what my mum says, no, honestly.
Yeah.
So
what did she say?
So when we were younger,
Yeah.
she said that Corrine and EJ used to love reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they loved reading. They had a library card. They liked to fucking read. And then when I came along, she tried to get me to read. I wasn't interested. I wanted to watch The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Young and the Restless, you know? And then mum's like, I don't think I should be watching that, you know? So, yeah. So, I mean, that's the difference, you know? And you can still see it now because, you know, they still read books. And I read magazines. If that.
Read social media.
Yeah. And yeah, you know, so yeah, I don't know. You know, but I mean it's like anything, right? You know, like even though you come from the same parents, you know, you're still different.
Yeah.
You know, and
unique, yeah.
Yeah. And like, you know, if you look at us, we're all
you have your own strength.
Yeah. And we're all quite different, you know, me and my siblings, and you know, you're the same as well. You know, so yeah. But yeah, it was funny because, and then when Kari wanted to get a job at 15, so she started working
at
Pack and Save, Manukau, because her friends were working. And then so when I turned 15, my mum's like, oh, you can get a job. I was like, fuck, I don't want to get a fucking job. Just because she's working.
What happens?
Yeah, like, it's like, fuck, I don't want to get a job. And then I ended up getting a job at, I worked at the movies for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Village 8 Cinemas. Yeah, I hated it. But yeah, during the school holidays, I worked there, and then I ended up working at Rainbow's Inn.
Oh, that's right, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Rainbow's Inn.
But yeah, I was like, fuck, I don't want to work. But yeah, so that's what my parents, like, you know, because one did something, they thought, oh, the other one wants to do the same, or, you know, and I'm like, nah, Jay, nah. Not at all.
It's a good lesson to learn, eh? It's true, though.
Yeah.
See, like, to me, you seem like you're a reader because you're quite vocal, you know?
Yeah. Nah.
No?
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, like, okay, I've...
Like,
EJ's
communication-wise, like, you're pretty strong at communicating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe because you weren't so much a reader, it, like, kind of forced you maybe to be more of a communicator.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe I was just, you know, the youngest of 6 trying to scramble to the top.
Yeah, it's true. Could be true.
Trying to have a voice, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to have a say.
They say that too, eh?
Trying to get that last piece of bread on the table. No.
I've heard that too.
So I don't know.
But that would help you, I think, in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Do you feel like you stand up for yourself, like in situations?
Oh, yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. Of course, because I mean, like, if I don't,
you've had so much practice.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a walk in the park.
Do you know who I am? So yeah.
So how old were you when you got the job? The Rainbow's Inn job?
16.
Oh, 16.
Yeah.
That's still young.
Yeah, it was April 2004.
Oh, no.
I'm just-
Not the daytime. The sun was at this degree. No.
Yeah. Yeah. And I loved it there at first. And then we got a new manager. Yeah.
Oh,
and then
the
it
old
just,
manager switcheroo.
You know what they say? You don't leave your job, you leave your manager.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So, yeah, like, I mean, I loved it. Like, honestly, like, I loved it at first, man. Like, I had, like, heaps of my mates, you know, and it was so much fun.
You went there, obviously, before you worked there, right?
Yeah.
So what was your, like, first experience there? Like,
so it was probably, I don't know, it was probably...
Can't remember it, really? Or?
I think it would have been, like, to do a school. Like, maybe a school trip.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Jeez.
But I remember, like, it was cheap. It was like $20 to get in, you know?
Back then, cheap.
Well, that was cheap. Like, compared, like, I think it's like $60 now.
Yeah.
For one adult. And when you think of the theme parks that Aussie has, or, you know.
Growing up, like, we hardly ever went because it was so expensive. It was $20.
Yeah. 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 Nah. So I think, like, I
love
just
Rainbows in there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my girls love Rainbows in. I think it's just like I think it's just yeah, like yeah, I loved it there. And because we used to get free rides.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we used to get like tickets and stuff like that. So that was cool.
Mm.
But I mean, for me, it was just a different job because like everybody worked at the supermarket. Everybody worked at,
yeah, true.
You know, like McDonald's and stuff. Nothing wrong with it, you know, but it was just.
That was like the common way.
Yeah. Yeah. Those were like the common jobs, you know, fast food, maybe even a gas station, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, when I got that job, I was like, yo,
yeah,
I like that. And because remember, like, because I had school, like I could only work weekends and school holidays.
Oh.
So, because remember, I never even wanted to work.
And you work Saturday and Sunday?
Nah, I just work Sundays.
Sunday?
Yeah. I just work Sundays and then, and yeah, on the school holidays. Go hard out to get me my kicks and whatever else, you know. Because, I mean, our parents, like, they were like, you want a phone? You're getting it yourself. Like, my parents, like, for us, it was, good. Yeah, like, it was, for us, it was like, they didn't take our money. So, like, when we were under 18, they were like, if you have a job, like, whatever money you make is yours. They didn't ask us for anything, but they were like, look, if you want a phone and you want, you know, shoes and whatever, like, bro, you're going to work for it yourself, you know? And because, yeah, like, you know, they couldn't afford, you know, like, with my dad on one income. Yeah. So.
And what did your dad do?
So, what hasn't he done?
Oh, yeah? Jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades. Yeah, so I think he was concreting at that time. Yeah. So.
Did that for, like, a long time?
Yeah, like 4 years and years, you know, and that's why
he did that concrete slab.
Yeah, he did the deck there, and he did you know, our driveway and stuff.
Did he do like grandma's place?
Yeah,
he did.
So he did her deck at Allen Street, but apparently he was a bit drunk the day, so I don't know if it was straight. Yeah, and even because he did the deck at my nan's as well, the concrete slab. So yeah, I think. You know, if the concrete came in the morning, it would have been all right. But if that concrete came in the afternoon, well,
a bit wonky.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, because I hardly saw you guys, you know? Like, seeing your dad, I always remember him, like, just drinking, you know?
Yeah.
Not a bad thing, because, you know, it's just like a bloke just drink.
Yeah. Yep, no, 1,000%. And, you know, that's what it was like for us too. But, I mean, you know, the thing about my dad is that, you know, he was never, you know, abusive or angry or anything. Yeah, he was cool. Just like, he was just always...
A real mellow, eh?
Yeah, like so mellow. Like
I had the strongest handshake too. I remember that. As a little boy. And like... Did it on purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah. And he showed us, you know, his hands like, these are, you know, a working man's hands. Like, you don't want hands like this, you know. And then I think that's why, like, our parents were always big on education, you know, so that, you know, we didn't have to, you know, do what they did, you know. So, yeah. But, yeah, like, you know, he was always drinking for sure, always.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. He still drinks. You know, I can't remember a time, you know, where he hasn't. But that's the thing, you know, like he...
Different era as well.
Yeah. Is that Lele? Is there knocking? I think I heard knocking.
You can come in.
Lele? Come. Haere mai. Oh, is the door locked? Oh, she said that the door's locked.
Okay. Intermission.
Come, baby. Come.
Only a haunted house.
Help me.
Come. This camera.
Okay, this camera.
Yeah. Can she hear you or no?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So
Help
who are
me.
you?
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Leighton.
Oh.
Full name?
Full name.
Leighton Taisenga Tafua.
Oh, nice. You should give her the headphones so
Oh,
she
yeah.
can...
Oh, come on.
Come on, now. You got to be professional.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
What was your... say that name again? Sorry.
Leighton Taisenga Tafua.
And why? What's the reason behind that?
So she was actually nameless for a week.
Oh, yeah?
So this was the thing. So I'm very
Nameless baby.
big on names. And like I got baby books, I asked everybody, I did my research, and when the time came, we just couldn't decide.
Yeah,
So
so
we-
many good ones, huh?
So I wanted
Did you do the 32 list?
so me, Corinne and EJ, we liked Katana, Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
Oh.
But because her dad's cousin had a dog called Katana, we couldn't call her that. So then
Because they were... Yeah.
yeah, so then me and her dad, we liked the name Storm.
Yeah.
But then his mum said no. And then we liked the name Capri. And then they said that it sounded like a slut name. Sorry to all the Capris. So honestly, we went back and forth for so long. And then we liked the name Peyton. But then my mate had a daughter called Peyton. And then I think after a week, she was already born. And like on her wristband, it just said Baby Mooka because she
Yeah.
was nameless.
Oh, baby.
And then
Mooka.
one day, I don't even know if it was him or me. And then we're just like, what about Leighton? Yeah, cool, done. That was it. That's
Yeah.
how she got her name.
Leighton's cool.
Yeah, Leighton. And
Lele.
then her middle name is her dad's auntie,
Mm-hmm.
Taisenga, and she passed away of breast cancer.
Oh,
And
rest in
then
peace.
got her dad's name. But she doesn't actually like her name.
Oh, it's a cool name.
Hate my name.
She likes
Strong
Lele.
words there.
Yeah, she likes Lele.
Lele.
Yeah.
Leighton, that's cool.
No.
Are you going to change your name when you grow up?
No, I'm gonna stick to my name.
How old are you now?
I'm 10.
10. Whole decade.
But people say that I look 12.
Whoa. Oh.
People say I look 28.
I can see it.
That's 7 years older than your mum's age, eh? Now, what do you get into?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you like to do?
I like to play on the phone.
Oh, like games? do you like going on games and apps?
Yeah, and I like watching TV and drawing.
What's your favorite app?
YouTube, but my mom deleted it.
Exposing the mum.
What sports do you play?
I play netball.
Oh, yeah.
We only lost one game.
Well, you guys must be very good.
Yeah.
So, like on YouTube, what do you watch?
I
Or
watch
like to watch?
I watch YouTube shorts.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Beast.
Mr. Beast. Who's that?
Oh, he's this
I'm
rich
just
guy.
kidding. Who is Mr. Beast?
He's
Never
a-
heard of him.
He's a rich guy that mum wants to be in one of his videos.
Yeah, why not?
We all
You might
do.
get 10 grand
Yeah, exactly.
just for being there. Oh, so you watch a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
I wonder if the shorts is quite addictive. Do you do shorts?
No, she goes on Instagram.
Oh, exposed.
Nah, I don't watch YouTube at all, basically.
YouTube is then like it's the modern day TV,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Like they have no idea what like the old school TV is like.
Yeah. With like 4 channels.
4 channels.
And one doesn't work, and then the
TV
lost the
guide.
remote. Yeah. No Sky. And then you're reading the like newspaper, and it's got all these cool things on Sky, and you're like, oh, but we don't
Yeah,
have that.
yeah.
You know?
This column's got all the cool
Yeah.
stuff on repeat. Now they can just swipe,
Yeah.
tap
At their fingertips.
everything, anything.
Yeah.
To us, you're lucky. But then for like the next generation, I wonder what that's going to be like.
Well, that's right.
And then she'll be complaining that the next generation has it
That's
too
right.
easy.
That's right.
Have you seen the new iVision? I think the Apple one.
Mm.
Is it like
Yeah.
VR?
It is, yeah. It's the new thing
Wow.
that looks like it's going to take over. That's going to be the new telephone, probably.
Wow. Yeah. So tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us a bit about your childhood and how you've grown up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
What was your
childhood.
childhood like?
Oh, it was great. Until
Uh-oh.
Oh no, she's gonna start crying. I already know what she's gonna say.
my sister.
Oh, you're sick.
No, I still love her. I still love her. I still love her.
She begged us for a sibling, so we gave her what she wanted.
I still love
Be
her.
careful.
I
What you
still
wish
love
for.
her.
Or haven't you seen Aladdin?
No. Oh yes, I have. Well,
What was
Yeah.
it like in your younger years?
really great.
Why did you
But you said when your sister came, yeah? Did you feel
Yeah,
like your
I
sister...
still love her, but she's always mean.
She took attention away, didn't she?
Yeah.
felt jealousy
That's
and
true. That's like
coming from
my-
the enemy.
Wait till you get older, then be different.
I still love her, but she's kind of jealous. Because every time my mom's like, yes. And then she's like, oh, mom, call me honey. And then she'll be like, mom. And then my mom will be like, honey.
No, I don't even sound like
Yeah,
that.
that sounds so jealous.
She always like, cry, baby.
What
Yeah,
about
that's
school?
like my kids. But they're kids.
Yeah.
Now, how's school?
Good.
Yeah? Do you have a favorite teacher?
2.
2?
My teacher and my netball coach.
Oh.
And their husband and wife.
Yup.
Brownie points.
You're definitely gonna get picked. No.
And how's your mum?
She's good.
Be honest.
Yeah, she's good. I love her so much.
Why are you winking? What's that?
I'm not weaking.
Oh.
She's got a twitch.
I'm
She's got a tick. No. And then here, sit over here. And then what about your dad?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we haven't even...
My dad. Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's really good.
Do you have any other words in your vocabulary? It's just like everything's great, everything's good.
That's
Everything's
okay.
awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
A teacher.
But what
Yeah.
did you originally want to be and that I was sort of like not keen on?
YouTuber.
Yes.
How did you know?
'Cause,
What?
all the kids want to be YouTubers.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like, for us, how we looked at celebrities. It's the equivalent, so.
Yeah.
You should be a YouTuber if you want to be a YouTuber.
Yes. Thank you.
It's the biggest eye roll I've ever seen. That. But what do you want to do as a YouTuber?
Oh, I don't know. I'll unboxing stuff.
Oh, unboxing?
Yeah.
That's pretty big if you're in a certain niche.
Yeah.
What would you unbox?
I have no clue. I'll just buy stuff and be like, oh yeah, I just got this somewhere. Blah blah.
What about pranks?
Oh yeah, pranks. I love pranks.
You love watching pranks?
Yes.
Have you done a prank?
No. But I want to, because I saw this prank. They took an Oreo,
Yeah.
scooped up the filling, and put it in toothpaste.
Oh. You know what we could do? We could do a prank today.
Hey, should we do it on Auntie?
We can prank Age and say, we're not there yet.
Oh, and therefore,
Yeah.
nah, he's not one that you want to prank.
Oh, yeah?
He'll get so angry.
He's so angry. And
For
then
the whole trip, yeah?
Yeah, and then nah. We need somebody that will take it like, oh.
And
Oh.
and one time, my uncle pranked my auntie.
Yeah.
This is my dad's family, and then he got like this pie,
Yeah.
spread it with whipped cream, and pied her in the face. And I was right there next to her.
Oh. And you got
That's
a bit
something-
of cream on you?
No, that's something I'll never forget.
Oh.
And what
Nice
about- She
memories.
wants to do makeup tutorials as well.
Yes.
But have you done makeup tutorials?
No.
Yeah. Oh no, not on YouTube. Not on YouTube, but on some people, like Auntie
Oh.
Green.
Oh, that's all right. If you got someone to do it on,
Yeah. But I made her look really
cool. Yeah.
no.
Let's
Really.
just say she's got a little bit of work to do before she.
But Mom is really good.
No, I'm
Oh,
not really good.
Yes, you are. Remember when you did my makeup?
yeah.
What can I say now?
Maybe you could do makeup on your mom.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Now
If
we
you
need
love it.
sponsorship for the makeup palette.
Yeah. But yeah, YouTube is like you can make money on YouTube, you know? There's so many different revenue streams.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah, because it's true.
He just doesn't want to work anymore.
Yeah, get out there,
Yeah.
slave labor.
Except for your manager. And she likes TikTok and she likes stuff.
Oh yeah, all the
And
kids love
singing.
And
TikToks.
she loves singing.
But
Can you sing?
Yeah.
Can you sing a song right now?
I mean,
What's your favorite song to sing?
The boy's a liar.
I have a playlist, but I have heaps.
You have what? Keeps?
Heaps.
No, she has
Heaps.
Oh, you have heaps.
And Mom's gonna. Are you gonna pull it out? No, she's not pulling it out. Mom, are you gonna pull up my playlist?
Better pull up.
Oh no. Pull up in
Pull up,
German.
pull up. So what kind of song do you normally sing?
I don't really know. I sing random songs.
Oh, you just sing along, yeah?
Yeah. Like karaoke.
Oh, have you done karaoke before?
Yes.
Oh, sounds fun.
It is very fun.
Did you get like a karaoke machine? Turn it up loud at home?
We bought her a drum kit when she was young. We wanted her to be a drummer.
Do you still have it?
No.
She stopped it.
And I remember my mom put me in a toy, and my dad, they put me in a toy car, and I cried my eyeballs out.
It was a Lambo.
Oh, you cried in the
now
Lambo.
Yeah, and now
she wishes that she had a Lambo.
Mm.
a toy car. You mean?
Oh, you don't want the real one?
No.
No, you
You want the real one?
I want the Tesla.
Oh, Tesla.
Yeah,
You need money to get a Tesla.
I know.
You're going to have to do a lot of TikTok videos. But yeah, YouTube, you could do something.
Yeah.
Tell your mum, you know. Set it up, mum. Give me some cameras and some gear. Trying to work here. Mm.
Better than a paper run. See, in our day, it'd be just a paper
Oh,
run.
do you know what a paper run is?
No, is it like that paper and then you type?
No.
Close.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's when young kids used to get like a bag full of newspapers, and they would walk down the street and they'll like put newspapers in letter boxes or like on the front lawn.
Like the Manukau Courier or like pamphlets, like junk mail. And then you put it in everybody's... Have you seen people doing that? And they've got like a pram and like some kids running on the street doing it?
You know,
No.
you know, like in the front of people's houses, sometimes there's like a little box
You know the letterbox?
with a letterbox.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You know, kids will never know what that's for. You know, they'll be looking at it like, that's weird.
I vaguely remember like the milk run.
Oh yeah.
What is
remember
that?
I remember the milk
We used
run.
to have like a milk truck come by glass bottles of milk and drop off milk to your doorstep. Like,
Oh, I've seen that on movies.
yeah. Well,
Now it only happens in movies.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay, what's your favorite league rugby team?
Like NRL or just any?
NRL.
I like Storm.
Oh. Hey, they got a game
Storms
tonight.
and Warriors.
Mm.
And you? Who's your favorite team?
I have heaps.
You have heaps. What's
Yeah.
the top?
Say it, 'cause I already know what you're gonna say.
Ooh.
Just say it.
Wait, I don't know if it's a league team.
Yeah, it is. But it's not in around. But yeah, go say it.
Tor Samoa.
Oh, Tosa. Oh, nice.
685 on your speaker.
Not the Tonga one with the flag.
Mom, who's yours?
Yeah, it's all Samoa. And then you already know. My team, Dolphins and...
Dolphins?
Thumbs up! And her dad's team is Broncos.
Yeah,
Respect.
I love Broncos and Dolphins
What
and
about
Warriors.
what about like in Origin?
Oh, yes. Go on, Lay. State of origin.
What does that mean?
Queensland or New South?
Queensland.
Cool. You can stay.
What's yours?
Obviously the same.
Queensland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we won this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her teaches their New South, and the day after they lost, they cancelled netball training.
Oh, wow.
I was like, kitty.
Wow.
Take it out on the children.
Yeah. Jeez. Late night.
Yeah.
So good.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Do you have a sibling?
I've got two.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the middle,
Oh.
but I feel like the oldest.
Yeah.
Because my older sister, she's 8 years older than me, and my younger brother's 8 years younger than me.
Is your younger brother annoying?
Do you remember Andrea, your cousin?
What?
Say what? Annoying?
Talia and
Can be.
Gordy and Andrea.
Whoever they are.
Remember, Layla, you have photos with her. Remember 5 years ago, Nan's 90th,
Yeah.
and you had your little friend, your cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Andrea.
Well, Andrea's mum is my older sister.
Huh?
You would have been 5.
Sorry.
She doesn't
Okay.
remember.
Never mind, that's okay, baby.
I was 5 years old, and now I'm 10.
Yeah,
Don't
get
worry.
it together, mum.
And then, you remember Willie? We just saw him.
Yeah.
The big mountain?
Yeah, that's his little brother.
True.
Bubba.
Her reaction was golden.
Bubba, so Uncle Ray, he's the same age as Uncle EJ, basically.
Mm.
So,
Oh.
yeah, he used to come over to our rich house when
Yeah.
he was younger. and
She's like, what happened now? So where do you live?
I live in New Zealand.
Like in
River.
Rewa?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not gonna say the
Don't say that.
Yeah, no address.
You'll be having
Obviously.
too many spam letters in your letterbox.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have.
Don't say your sister.
Great joke. I have 2. They don't live with me. I have a dog. He's not really my dog, but I call him my dog.
Yeah.
His name's Kratos.
And you're
Oh.
the owner.
and my cousin Karen's the owner with his girlfriend.
Oh.
And then what's the other?
And my other pet is Willow. She's a cat.
Yeah.
She was the first. No, she wasn't the first pet. She is a and then the owner is my auntie Tia and my mate. I call him my mate, but his name is T.
Oh, who's T?
Tia's boyfriend.
Yeah. My auntie's boyfriend.
Oh, so
What about
those
your
two
rabbits?
pets.
Oh, and I had 6 rabbits.
Wow. You had 6 rabbits?
Not at my house.
Or like in the neighborhood? Or someone...
Who looks after them?
My nana.
Oh, she
Ula.
has them?
Yeah. Oh, well,
No.
she's gonna cry.
I had 6 rabbits. They unfortunately died.
All of them?
All of them.
Oh.
Except for one. That's my nana Ula's boyfriend. His name's Mocha. Chino.
Do I know?
Oh no.
Oh, Chino.
No,
Oh,
Mocha
Mocha Chino.
and I had my favorite bunny was mine, LA. First it was so this was all their names. It's LA, Gigi, Japheth. What? I think there's
Mocha?
no. He's not my pet. He's not my.
But he was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put it. And I had another one. His name was Japheth. But
You said Japheth?
Jaffa, sorry.
Jaffa?
But he wasn't my bunny. He was my nana's boyfriend,
Oh.
Chris.
Chris.
And
And
Yeah.
and they all died. So it was first Gigi,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And why did they die? That's sad.
I don't know.
Somebody stole one.
Oh,
That's right, Rewa.
somebody stole one, and I think that was
Gigi.
Gigi, and then Japheth died.
Mm-hmm. How did it die? Just died?
It just died.
Hmm.
And also, first it was my nana's boyfriend.
Do you think he did something to the rabbit?
No.
Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens.
So yeah, Jaffa died first. Sorry. Cause first my pet bunny LA, she gives birth in the night,
Mm-hmm.
and then she gave birth, and then Jaffa, he killed the bunnies.
The baby ones.
Yeah.
The dad killed the rabbit.
Yeah.
Well, they suspect because it had a gash across its chest, the little ones.
And yeah, and then Jaffa. Sorry, I'm sorry. Jaffa, he died. I don't know why. Because he killed the bunnies and then he died.
No, I don't even know if this is true. This is what they're claiming.
Oh,
They're
he broke.
claiming that LA.
Cheated on him. And then they had a big domestic. And then
So this is what they're
and
claiming.
then Gigi came back. And
Honestly,
with
this is what Mum and Chris are claiming. So they said that LA was hapu, but they didn't know that she was pregnant. She gave birth to these babies.
and
and
didn't tell
then-
for 1 year.
They kept. And then
Okay.
they thought she was feeling unwell, so they kept her inside the house. While that happened, Jaffa, the father, slashed them and killed them. One, because,
Like the other ones?
yeah, there was something wrong. Like, you know, like if there's a weak one and then you kill it. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. And then they're saying that
So the
when she
dad just
discovered,
going-
when she went back into the hutch and discovered that her babies were dead, she broke both his legs.
Wow.
And then they took him to the vet, and they couldn't afford to pay tens of thousands of dollars to have his legs put in a
It's
cast.
thousands.
Unfortunately, he was put under.
Oh.
Oh, not put under, tape surgery. He
Let him go.
Yeah. And
this is what they're claiming.
and then she gave birth again.
Mm.
Then he knocked her up again before he died. Apparently.
Jeez.
That is not true,
Really
Mom.
in South Auckland.
So
And then she gave birth to some other bunnies.
yeah.
Oh, she's
no,
just going around.
That's not true. So first
First she starts wagging school, and then before you know it, she's all knocked up twice.
So first, they got another bunny, Mocha, and then
Oh, so Mocha came after.
yeah, and then they
He's a brown bunny. That's why he's called Mochaccino, because of his brown.
so yeah, and then she gave birth again inside, I think. I don't know. Sorry if I'm complicated.
So when Mocha came in,
Yeah,
do you think Mocha and the other baby?
She was happy with Mocha.
yeah, she was really happy with Mocha, and then she gave birth again.
And Mocha is Chris's
Yeah.
bunny?
Mhm.
Oh, so it's like Mocha is Chris, you know,
I didn't get it.
when you get up. When you grow up, you might put two and two together. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
And then she gave birth with Japheth, Gigi, and yeah, I don't know. What's the other one? I don't know. I
And
mean,
Jaffa is the one giving birth. Is that right?
LA.
no, LA.
Oh, LA. Yeah. LA.
Jeff is now dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jaffa is in Bunny Heaven.
Bunny Heaven.
Yeah, and then
Thugs Mansion.
I caught. Wait. So yeah, and then I think Gigi was the smallest bunny.
Mm-hmm.
So I called her the youngest.
Oh.
And then Gigi got stolen. Jeffy was dead.
Mhm.
And then it was only two bunnies left. That was Mocha and Ale. And then unfortunately Ale died.
How did she die?
No clue, but she died she died on Saturday.
Just go on.
Yeah. No,
Like a couple of weeks back.
couple of weeks back when it was almost Easter.
Oh.
So
So Easter was Sunday.
she died on the Friday, and we thought she may be resurrected on the Sunday because it was Easter.
Yeah.
She didn't.
I thought you
Or maybe she did.
I thought you died on Saturday.
I don't know.
Friday
she
sounds
died-
better because of Easter, depending on where you are in the
And
world.
then- Yeah. And then there was only Mocha.
Oh.
This is why I called her LA, because my mom is called Lissa, starts
Yeah.
with an L. Me, called Lele, or Leighton, starts with an L. And my sister, Laurel, starts with an L.
And
And
everybody
then-
calls us.
Everybody calls us Triple L.
Wow. You know
This
what
is
else? You know what else they call Al? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sad loser.
Hey, I didn't say nothing. I said legends.
So this is our sign.
Oh, three. Hit him with the 3 times.
And then
Well, if all
we
3 of you did this, that'll look a bit weirder.
and then yeah.
Can we move away from this rabbit thing? Like I'm bad.
Okay, I'm so sorry guys if
I
you're
was
bored.
interested in the rabbit saga.
Yeah.
So now who's going to be the next rabbit?
Well, they've recently to tell them.
So they recently got a new
Next
bunny.
episode.
Literally this weekend.
Yeah, literally
Oh.
A
just
week ago.
the weekend.
Yeah.
On Monday.
That's
and
the
then
weekend.
they got this new bunny called Buffy,
Buffy.
and it's not my bunny. It's my
You
name.
didn't ask. What did you say to them?
I said, "Oh, is Buffy my bunny?"
And then what?
Because they already got
With an
Mocha.
innocent look on my face, and then Nana said, "No, she's my bunny."
Buffy.
Yeah.
How did
And
they
then-
get the name Buffy?
And then
Chris.
Chris. He hopped in the conversation and he said, "What did she say?" And then
Oh no, she didn't.
and then Nana said, "Oh, she asked if Buffy was her bunny," and then he was like, "No, no," in such a rude way.
Oh.
Hi, Chris.
I wonder if there'll be another bunny.
Hopefully they do.
What would you call the bunny? Or you have to wait till you meet
I'll
the
call
bunny?
her Little LA.
Little LA.
Double L.
Not a triple?
Not a triple.
We can live with that. Double L. Lil LA.
Hopefully they don't see this, so because they look after me after school. Please don't get mad at me if you guys are watching this.
Cool.
They won't.
Okay, good.
Should we wrap it up?
What? What do you mean? I was having so much fun with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
What's your favorite movie?
I don't know. It changes all the time.
Yeah, a chin.
Yeah, I guess it
every
would.
single time.
I guess it would.
I have no clue.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, mashed potatoes with peas, and I
Sounds
love
healthy.
and I love spag bowl.
Spag bowl.
You know what
What
that
is
means?
spag bowl?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh yeah, true. I knew that. We could afford that. No, just-
And I love hash browns with sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce on everything.
I put sauce on everything.
Even spag bowl.
There's already sauce on it.
Okay.
And yeah, and I tried tomato sauce with apples.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad.
Not bad.
And tomato sauce with M&Ms, not
Mhm.
bad. Just tastes like tomato sauce. And tomato sauce with cheese toasties.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Do you see your uncles and aunties much?
Yeah, I see my dad's family much.
Ah, yeah.
Mhm.
What about your mum's family?
Yeah.
Well,
Probably
you're gonna see each soon.
probably in the weekends. Is today the weekend?
So
Oh no, it's Friday.
I think what she means to say is that, like,
Want to take the mic?
Want to take the stand? You're under
where's the
oath.
Bible? I think what she means is that Marlon, his newer kids.
Whatever they are.
Okay,
What?
wait, no. Marlon's kids, they're young, but they live in Christchurch, and then his older kids, they're like got their own kids.
Mm.
And then Kyron's like, grown ass man. And then EJ and Katie don't have any kids yet, so it's just like they don't really see their cousins on my side,
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but they see their cousins a lot on their dad's side, and they're always around. their dad's
All right.
family.
This is a good segue to ask how you guys met.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
What's the story? Come on. You could
Yeah, what's
PG
the
version.
story, Mom?
PG version.
No, she already knows.
I already know.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
I was 17. He was 19.
19. Oh.
And we went to a mutual friend's birthday. My friend, he was turning 18,
Yeah.
and he was there.
Speak more.
Is that
We're gonna hear the story.
Yeah,
Oh.
we gotta hear the story, Mom.
And then so basically it was
A mutual friend.
mutual friend's 18th birthday,
Oh.
and then we happened to be there, same place, same time.
17, acting up.
And the party was actually on Barney's farm in Clendon. So
Was it on a Friday? After you wagged school?
don't know. Never. So I don't know if it was a Friday or Saturday. Probably Saturday. And yeah, that's where we met. And
what was that like when you first met? Was it just like you didn't pay much attention, or do you really vividly remember?
No, I vividly remember. But yeah, and then what is it? And then it was just before he was going to Argentina. Because he was in the what? Oh my gosh! Okay, so this is back in 2000.
This is why you're here.
This is back in 2005. So
way back in the day.
So he was going back. Oh, sorry. He was going to Argentina for the Samoa Under-21s Rugby World Cup.
Oh.
And
like just for the trip, or like to participate?
He was playing. Yeah. So he was playing, and and yeah. Anyway, and then he went on his trip. So we met that night, and then he went away on his trip, and then he came back, and you know, he had some cousins that went to my school, and then you know, we rekindled, and Bob's your uncle, you know.
And he got presented at prom. He got prom king.
Okay, relax.
And my mom didn't go. Can I tell? So you didn't go?
Yeah,
okay.
Was it the same school?
No.
Different school.
So so she didn't go because she got grounded 2 weeks, I think. Did I? She doesn't know. But the first one, because she crashed my auntie T's car. What's that?
So many stories we have not uncovered.
So the first year I didn't go to my ball because I crashed T's car.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tia, paid that back. And then the second year I was too cool to go to the ball, so I was in the clubs instead. And her dad, he went to his ball and he was king.
Yeah, congratulations, Dad, that I didn't know. Just like I didn't know Eddie Murphy was Respicia from Norbit. I just figured that right now.
You figured it out.
How did I not know? I don't know.
Hey, but I think we jumped over a bit of a bridge there. So when you rekindled, what was that like?
Oh no.
What?
I think she tried to pull it under us.
I don't get it.
I think she's trying to hold back some information. So
Yes.
you met.
We met prior.
Were you like? Well, you mentioned that detail. So were you like impressed that he went to Argentina?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably because, you know, at that time, like if people went overseas, you know, it was islands or, you know, Australia, something like that.
But Argentina
was pretty cool. So
still cool.
yeah. So, yeah.
And how long, like, after that, did you guys like meet again?
So it was probably like maybe 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Couple months.
So it wasn't long. And then because when he came back, then they were like, "Oh, are you going to go back to Samoa or are you going to stay in New Zealand?" And he wanted to stay in New Zealand. So yeah, and then so basically he was like my first real boyfriend, you know, proper boyfriend.
Oh,
and
nice.
then so it was in 2005, and then we had Lays after 8 years of dating. My favorite number is 8. It was born in 1988.
That's a lucky number too.
It is, yeah. And 8 years of being together. Blessed with Lay, and her birthday is on the 16th, which is 8 times 2. Nah.
I'm famous.
So when he came back, how did you guys meet? You just kept in touch?
So he so I didn't actually think that I was gonna see him again, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, his cousin went to my school, and then he's like, "Hey, do you know blah blah?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then so she got my number, and then yeah, just went from there.
Oh.
And they went to the same intermediate. Am I?
Yes, we've already had this conversation about.
Oh wait, what?
Intermediate.
Oh,
We've
okay.
already talked about this, honey.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
That's all right.
I'm such an actress.
Okay, calm down.
Sorry.
That's all right. Let it out. Oh, that's nice.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How many countries have you been?
21.
Holy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not enough.
No, that's enough.
That's not enough.
Okay.
Wow. She's coming back again.
Question.
Although I think it's 21.
So if you could go to any of those 21 countries that you've already been
Just
before,
one of them?
which one would you go to? And what's another country that you haven't been to that you really want to go to?
Italy. I've been to Italy and I love Italy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to go back. That's my favorite. Because of the culture, the pizza, the food.
I was gonna say, how's the pasta and the pizza?
Yeah, that was the best pizza I've had ever.
Whereabouts did you go?
In Italy, Rome.
Oh, yep.
Went around Rome, then up to Florence, then up to Venice. Venice was nice, but
Sicily?
Florence, no, that's at the boot. That's the bottom. Yeah, so I would say Italy.
Cool.
And places that I want to go to would be Machu Picchu, which is in Peru, South America.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go for my 40th.
Oh.
How old are you now?
38.
Cool. I mean, you look really young. You look
Wow, thank
How old do you
you.
think he looks?
28.
You say I look 28.
No, you look 21.
Oh, even better.
Sometimes the casino still asks me for my ID.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she looks 21 years old.
When I shave, people think I'm a lot younger.
Yeah, you look like you're 20. And mom, you look like, now you look like you're 23. 21's too young.
Oh, jeez.
21's too
It's me 2 years and 2 seconds.
I'm sorry.
That's like an extra 2 years, Mum.
I've been to 2 countries.
Oh, where have you been?
Samoa and here.
Oh, yeah. You have. This
Oh,
is your
no, this
first
was-
time?
Third.
Third time coming here?
No,
Second time.
second.
Second.
So I've been to 2 countries.
2 countries.
So
And you're
it's-
only 10.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, we didn't.
How was Samoa? Do you remember?
It's really hot.
It was really hot, yeah.
Like when I went into the airport for Samoa, I was like, oh my god, it's so
Could feel the
hot.
heat.
Yeah. And then my my first day in Samoa, I was like really dried out.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was really thirsty and hot.
Because it is quite hot there.
Yeah, it's really hot.
And where would you like to go?
Yeah, I was gonna look at it like, I have no. Oh wait.
Do you want to go to America?
Yes, I want to go to America actually.
The royalty family.
Yeah, royalty family, I love you. I want to go to America.
And meet Mr. Beast?
Oh yo.
So
If
you
he's
could
a-
go to UK and go to the Buckingham Palace.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you said you liked
No.
the royalty family.
No, she likes
but
the royalty family, like the.
Oh, on YouTube, sorry.
you mean the dance?
No.
No,
That-
these other
Pull it
people. No, just go.
Nah, Jacob.
All right, explain to me what the royalty.
So there's,
They're just rich people that make videos.
they're really
Royalty family.
Look,
so
They're like vloggers.
yeah, they're vloggers. That's where I wanted to.
Oh, whereabouts in America are they?
I have no
LA?
clue. Oh yeah, at LA, Hollywood.
Oh, LA like your bunny. Must be a
Do
sign.
not.
she's gonna cry.
Sorry,
That's okay.
had to do it 2 times.
So the royalty family, there's
Who's in
5
the
people
royalty?
now.
Yeah.
So there was Ali, he's the father, and then Andrea, she's the mother, and then Ferran is the biggest brother, and then there's Milan, it's a boy. He's the middle, and then he's like you.
Oh yeah, pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. And then the youngest is Baby Blue.
Baby Blue.
She's a girl.
And what do they do?
They
What do they
vlog.
vlog about?
They like do fast food
Oh,
things. So like they do really cool stuff. They get a toy car and then
oh, do
They
they
go-
unbox it?
Yeah, they unbox it and then they go through drive-thru and be like, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? Blah, blah, blah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it is very fun.
If it's fun to watch, imagine if you did it.
Ooh. Mom, can we go to LA?
Oh.
Stop holding her back, Mum.
And my mom really wants to go to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. You've
Not
been to the
gambling.
States, though, eh?
Oh, not for gambling?
Nah, that's for gambling. No.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Why else
Why
would
else
you
do
go?
you want to go Vegas? Yeah, so we have been to Texas once, so me and Cuddy.
Yeah.
I
And
want
it
to...
was-
Yeah, let's hear this story.
Okay.
It was so cool when we went to Texas. So originally we were actually going for WrestleMania 32 in
Yeah,
Dallas.
I remember that's
And then
originally.
yeah, and then
I thought that's what it was.
well, oh no,
For-
actually it was. It was. But then but we caught up with Amy and Bob and Ella and Jacob, and that was so cool. So we caught the bus from Dallas to Austin.
Mm.
Salt Lick.
Yeah, you've done it.
Yeah. So I remember
You haven't done it yet.
No,
Not yet. That's like a,
Yeah, so I remember when we were
in
going
advance.
there, and then Cuddy was saying that you messaged her and go, gee, she's going to take you to this mean-ass barbecue place, Salt Lick. The best. Like, honestly, once you've had... That's why, like, honestly, when I have, like, low and slow barbecue now, it's really
You're like,
hard to eat it. Yeah, because, no, honestly...
Oh, so dry.
Whenever we go, and then I'll go to them, because we've had
It's not
barbecue in
Salt Lick.
Texas, and then they're like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
And
Your
then...
standards have gone up for
mate,
barbecue.
next level. Like, you can't, like, the barbecue in Texas is just, like, phenomenal.
If only you could just like keep eating and
I
keep
know.
eating and not get full.
I know. Just everything, like, straight up.
I want to go to Texas.
Yeah. So, and then, because I was thinking, like, oh, when would I ever go back to Texas, you know? So, like,
Yeah.
oh, we should go, you know? But then, like, honestly, I loved it. I would 1,000% go back.
Should, yeah.
Is that
I wanna go
favorite,
back.
country?
That's the only place. No, it's not a country.
Oh.
It's the only place that I've been to in America.
Mm.
Yeah, but I want to go New York, I want to go LA, and I want to go Vegas.
Yeah, New York and
LA.
Vegas. LA,
Wow.
planting the seed.
Maybe if somebody's YouTube channel takes off,
Yeah.
maybe we'll be able to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll, be
Well,
able
we'll
to
make
get-
some shorts so you blow up on TikTok. It all started here on the podcast.
Yeah. in a garage in Hoppers Crossing.
So where would like what country would you want to go to?
I really want to go to Egypt.
Oh,
Ooh.
Egypt.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I really want to go to Egypt, honestly, because in intermediate, I was obsessed with everything Egyptian.
Like ancients.
Yeah, like Tutankhamun, and I used to try and write in hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to go, so yeah, that's like somewhere I want to go.
Yeah. Like Cairo.
Yeah.
That's a place to go to for like experience. But I'll tell you, it's pretty hardcore. like it's pretty hardcore. It's like I can show you some videos. Like when I was there, mind you, I went there during like a pretty rough time. They had like protests,
Yeah.
like the mass protests,
Yeah.
like to the point where I think like no police, like no authority, because there was like people fighting the government.
Oh, so it's like rebels.
Yeah, so like no
Ooh.
public services, you know,
Ooh.
like all the rubbish was just all over the, like everywhere.
Oh.
But then I had a friend recently go there, and he said like it was pretty hardcore for him. Like the first thing he said when he left is he said, "I survived Cairo," and he was just saying like it was just full on. Like I'll tell you, like on the road they'll have like 3 lanes, yeah, but there'd be like 5 lanes worth of cars, and they're all like weaving,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and they're
So there's no order. It's just
there
chaos.
is, but we don't know it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
our order is like ruled,
Yes.
rules. You know, like
Yeah.
road
Traffic lights.
code,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know. But over there, they've got order, but it's foreign to us. You know,
Do you still want to go Egypt?
Yeah, 1,000%.
you should go, for the experience.
Yeah.
I do not.
When you when you see the pyramids, it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pyramids.
it's amazing.
Here's your
Like you
pyramid.
just, it's hard to fathom how they built it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in your mind, you think it's big, but when you're there in person,
Yeah.
it's like how did people move it back then?
And yeah, that's right.
You know?
I mean, yeah.
And get up all the way up there.
Yeah.
The precision.
Yeah.
Cutting the limestone and all of those things, like big question marks. You know,
Yeah.
How do they do it?
Yeah.
And the answer is aliens.
What? Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay. What's your favorite brand?
Brand. What is my favorite brand? That's a good question. What's your favorite brand first?
Nike and Jordan.
Yeah, those are good brands. Those are strong brands. Yeah. My favorite brand is Apple.
Ooh. I didn't think about that.
What kind of phone does your mum have?
She has an Apple and it's a 13 Pro.
13.
Is it a Pro? Just a 13.
13? That's pretty good.
And what's my work phone?
Her work, that's so easy. 14, iPhone 14
Mm-hmm.
Pro.
Nice. It's a 14.
Yeah, it's a 14.
That's pretty good.
14. Yeah, I said that, not a Pro.
I've got the 11. It's an old one.
At least you have a phone.
I know. I'm waiting for the 15.
Huh? There's gonna be a 15. Wow.
Unless they do 14S.
Yeah.
What's all S?
They bring up.
When they try to milk it for... they try to milk the product. Are you hungry?
No.
Have you guys been to Graceland?
No.
We wanted to go.
Why not tonight?
I don't know. Well, we still have time.
It's open till like 11.
Well,
Oh, what's the time now?
6:15. How far away is it?
It's like 20 minutes.
oh, not bad.
We'll just go there, just run and then straight to the airport. Oh, how was the aquarium, the sea life? Oh, clear your throat. Here we go.
There's water there, honey.
Sorry. I didn't know I did that. Yeah, it was really good. My favorite was the crocodile. Because they fed a crocodile. It was like really big. And and it was a kangaroo leg. They dropped it.
Oh, a kangaroo leg.
Yeah.
And you saw that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they dropped it, and then she was just like
Just waiting.
where's the kangaroo leg? But they already
It was already on the floor.
yeah, it was already on the thing, and then they just kept on she just kept on moving, and she finally found it and she
Oh, so you really like that one, eh?
yeah.
Is it better than Kelly Talton's?
Oh no.
Oh,
What?
amazing.
I like the tunnel.
Oh, the
But see,
tunnel.
They have a tunnel, but it was closed.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
So here they're doing renovations on the shark and the stingray enclosure. So
Mm.
we couldn't actually see that.
Oh, so you didn't go through that part.
No.
Oh.
And that's her favourite part at Kelly Talton's.
Like the tunnel where it's like glass?
Yeah, and then you see
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta go back then.
Actually, no. It's actually sea life. Sea life. Cause does California?
It's the same thing.
No, but does it have a crocodile?
No.
No, Butterfly Creek does.
Sorry, it's sea life.
Sea life.
Melbourne.
And you
Boom.
guys, what do you guys got planned tomorrow?
Ooh.
Church in the
A
morning.
church in the morning.
Do you go to church?
I wish. I really wish. So when
she used to.
I used to go, but then my auntie stopped going, and my uncle he played the drums, but there was no one to look after me.
Mm.
So yeah.
You're very excited to go to church, aren't you?
Yes.
We'll be going to church and then we'll be catching up with Kari's friends afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where? Do you know?
I don't know wherever they live, but apparently they live like an hour from here.
Oh, probably like Dandenong or something.
Oh yeah, it's close to Dandenong. Yeah, I've been to the Dandenong markets the last time. Oh, not the last time, but the time before that I was here.
Have you guys been in the city?
Yes.
Like apart from the sea life?
Yes.
Nah, not the strip.
What?
Oh, but before you have?
Yeah, so when you know for Nan's 90th, we stayed in Docklands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hey, so was Kate pregnant at Nan's 90th?
Probably.
Yeah, because we were having this conversation with Auntie, because I was saying how, like, I was pregnant with Laurel, but I looked like I was going to drop any day.
Yeah.
But it was in August, and I
Wow.
didn't have it till December.
Oh yeah.
And then we were saying how your son's 4. And then I was like, yeah, I'm sure Kate was pregnant, or, like... But it's just that she was small, like, there wasn't a you know?
Speaking
Yeah, it would
of,
have because it was in August. Yeah, we were grandma's birthday
So when's he 5?
in Feb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's only 3 months younger than Laurel.
speaking of babies, I'm rare.
You're what?
I'm rare.
Oh, you're a rare baby.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was born on my due date.
Oh.
2% of babies come on their due dates.
So yeah, I'm rare.
I think my daughter was born on her due date too. I think. Might be wrong.
And on YouTube, I like ASMR.
Oh yeah.
ASMR.
Why do you like that?
Just really calming and relaxing.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Mom.
It can be relaxing for some people.
I just like looking at the food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We should have got some and brought. We should have put some food in.
And they do scratchy microphones, but I don't want to do that.
Oh.
And it's really calming.
Kids these days.
Kids say the darnest things. All right, we better end it there before it turns into a full ASMR episode.
Oh, yes. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, before we go,
Yes.
do you have any? I'll ask each of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any advice for life or for people out there?
Believe in yourself, and if you feel like you can't do it, you can do it, and good luck.
Nice,
That
nice
good-
delivery too.
That good luck is from Taken. It's her favorite. It's her favorite thing right now. So my last piece of advice is actually sort of going off what Lele just said, but I'm going to read it from here.
Oh, nice.
A bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking because her trust is not on the branch, but on her own wings. Always believe in yourself. Ngā mihi nui.
Ngā mihi nui.
That was deep.
Chahoo! That's cool.
Goodbye.
Rewa in the house.
See ya
Yeah.
whenever I see
I'll take
ya.
a photo.
Oh, okay.
Capture the moment. Sorry about it. Practicing much?
Oh, stay ready.
Goodbye.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
Goodbye, guys.
That was cool.
Yeah, let's take a selfie. First cousin from the Mokafano to do the potty.
Yeah.
Come over here.
With the map, it's like
Oh,
we
yeah, with the,
travel everywhere.
oh, yes! Hey, come over here. Okay. 2, 6, 7, 6, 8, 5. Thanks, cuz.
Hoppers crossing.
Bye.